a bit for me to.
There you go.
Megan.
Somebody's wearing John's tunic.
Somebody's wearing Baroness Caitlin's tunic.
Well, yeah.
Doesn't it look good?
Sorry about missing yesterday. I had Baron stuff to do, and all I saw from the road was, oh, that's going to get me a cold. I'm going to have to go.
Most of the time, we were just sitting there and there was a fire pit.
Oh,
And instead of fire pit, we mainly just stood there and never happened. So we go over the
oh, okay.
sling.
That's all the people.
Of course.
We had a lot of people.
Just
Saw that.
It was fine.
be aware that this is on.
Okay, that's okay.
And that means the microphone.
Awesome.
Just,
Okay, we're just going to talk about my
Yes.
stupidity, okay?
You're good. I just want to make sure you know what.
All right. So I was asked to talk to you about this, and I can just turn it around and let you read it. These are the numbers as best we could figure out for what we need to put in the bid for Castellan. Okay? And I went over with Johan some of the numbers, and she said we may have really over
Use the boat. Good to see you.
whatever it.
Okay, can I look at it after Populace?
Yes, as
Because
long as
right
we
now my brain is on WinterKingdom.
That's okay, as long as we could look at it, because Cicely's coming over tomorrow, so that we can get it into you guys.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to keep my brain on WinterKingdom until that.
Yeah.
I can understand that, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been a Monday.
It's been a Monday.
Got fired this morning.
Oh no.
Excuse me, just a moment. No, stay right there.
Is there a piece of candy stuck in the fur of this hat still? Probably.
Not candy, but schmutz.
It was something.
My kid's got something stuck in it. I don't know. I'm trying to slowly figure out how to clean it out. There is no telling what it is, though. Yeah, no, I feel the Mondays. Really do. I started a new job last week. I was working with like young kids. And the person that was supposed to be helping me out get my kids to school and pick them up from school while I was
If you
getting a
can
new
take a
job.
picture of it,
Last minute instead decided to
Well,
try to go to Maryland.
take a picture of it with your
So I
phone. You
ended up
can do
being an
that.
hour and a half late every day for my first week of work.
That'll.
And so they were like, hey, we're gonna go in a different direction. I'm like, no, I understand totally. Yeah, no. It was horrendous.
America.
Yeah. She decided to do a last minute spontaneous vacation. I was like,
Oh, screw her.
fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And now she's like, can you help me with something? And I was like,
No.
no. I was like, you can. Give me my number, man. I will only talk to you for things I absolutely have to.
Because you'll be better at
I
counting
can't cut
heads
her
than I
out
will.
completely because she is my boyfriend's son's mother. My boyfriend's ex-wife. She gets to be boyfriend's son's mother.
Oh, I see. Right.
Couple more minutes.
Yeah. What you got there?
A four-pronger.
A four-prong.
So it's 4.
The
And
set.
it's so little. I'm not sure it's going to work.
It'll work.
It's,
What is the?
What'd you just hit?
it'll eventually
Oh,
pop out.
what? Oh,
Oh, it comes out one side.
put him near
Comes out
you.
one side.
Stop hurting
Oh, I saw the picture of the broken one. It had so much cutout artwork in it. No wonder it failed.
Do you need to borrow one of my bone ones?
Do I?
You want to borrow one of my bone ones?
Maybe I borrowed for this weekend. Just wanted to show up. So I glued. I did E6000 across it. It's like it's still not gonna work. So, but also
It's not gonna
borrowed.
hold.
No, it's not.
But you could have reinforced it with some wire.
Some wire. I was thinking duct tape too. Like there's a whole bunch of things. I was built originally. We just rosin all of it and then just drill up a hole in the center. And then I was like, I don't know. I will
Point it to the ceiling.
I will see if there's anybody or nobody.
He had a two-prong fry on him this weekend. His two-prong broke on him this weekend.
It's little bitty.
Do not put a standard for proteges to carry a spare belt. Jesus.
I know a household that squires wear too. Always.
I might do
I'm
this.
not smart here. I'm not smart enough. I've been in the SCA 20.
Man, I got a really fun phone call this weekend from two of my
I knew it.
friends that are out of kingdom.
But I can show you again.
Are getting announced at Gulf.
I was trying to do it.
My problem is I talk to those Spire friends every day.
Some friends. That was probably not the best way to start.
I know.
Best friend to start with is crochet
But
cotton.
it's, the good thing is they're not from this kingdom, so I can talk to them about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up on 7 o'clock, so we'll be getting started soon. Just letting y'all know. Woo! Camera's on, the mic's on. I don't know that anybody's watching from the other end of the universe, but it's there if they want to. You want to go first? Knock us out.
Every time you take a drink, what you do.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the January Populace of Brandon North Keep. We are 7 days away, 5 days away from Winter Kingdom. Hot dog. It's going to be so much fun. Haven't seen anybody in. What do you think of the new digs? Not too bad. Still got the.
Still got the echo.
Yeah. They moved the camera up front here.
Sounds like the acoustics are a lot better.
They're about the same. Pretty echoey.
Well, but they can probably hear better because they took the carpet off the walls.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not eating our sound as much.
We hope everybody had a good holiday season, a good new year, and
Ready to hit the road running.
hit the road running. Here we go. It's Winter Kingdom, Golf War, Queen's Prize, Queen's
Champ.
Champion, then Castling, and then we get to take a breath. And then Crown Tournament. Let's see what happens. Cornet was awesome. I got lots of good feedback from above about how it went, and we only had a couple little bumps that we ironed out. And the day was a great success. Pack out was amazingly quick. I think we were at the restaurant by 7:15, 8 o'clock, something like that.
It was glorious.
Yes.
Because that means we were home by 11.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm sure that there are events that North Keepers have received awards at over the
You're
last.
probably down the hall, sir. Down the hall.
Over the last several events. We know that some were given out this past weekend at Murata Midwinter. Jeffrey and I are in the process of making sure that our copy of the North Keep OP is as current as possible so that we can keep tabs on who's got what and when they got it and all of that fun stuff. One of the big things that I've noticed is that a lot of people that live in North Keep don't have Zodiacus, haven't let Zodiacus know that they live in North Keep. And so if you are concerned that that might be you, not calling any names or pointing anybody out, but it might be a good idea to send an email to the Zodiacus Herald. And if you need that address, I'll be happy to, we'll make a post on the North Keep page later with that email address so that you can let Zodiacus know that you do live in North Keep, which will make the keeping up of awards a little easier. With Winter Kingdom right around the corner, it was my plan that we would turn things over real quick to our autocrats and let them cover anything else that needs to be covered as we are flying in to this event. And then we would take care of officers to make sure that you had all the time that you needed. So it's on you. Surprise. You stand wherever you want.
All right, so Winter Kingdom, we're doing setup at 7 o'clock Friday night. We'll be meeting out there at the site, and you bring in the trailer, and we'll get everything set up. I'm
Troll will be open.
And Troll will be open. Awesome. So yeah, anybody that can get signed in Friday night, that just makes it all easier for everybody on Saturday morning. And everything has been posted. The class schedule is posted, and the menus for everything. We still need ingredient lists. If we want to get anything posted ahead of time, that's the main thing. And if we have any more silent auction items, just bring it in on Friday night or Saturday morning for the silent auction, which will be going to get new this fall. And
Can I ask that you put the Barter competition on the class schedule?
on the class schedule.
Just so that when people are looking at classes, they know that that's when that's happening as well? If you don't mind.
Okay.
Since we have the lunch and all that stuff scheduled out there on the same schedule.
Do that. And is there any other questions that people, like maybe Facebook hasn't shown you where things are happening or when things are happening? It's been doing that. Or anything that you've noticed people asking for? Yes?
Can you put it in the schedule as well that any of the servers that I get are eating at 4, just so that they have that, they can keep track of their time while they're attending classes? Because I know I can tell my kitchen crew, and I'll probably make use of my voice and I'll announce it a couple times, but that way they know too that when they're looking at what classes they want to attend.
All right. Do you need me to post again about a need for more kitchen help?
I mostly need I have a head server. I have enough kitchen help. I mostly need servers at this point. Adelaide from Palantir is going to be my head server. And then Randlar from Palantir is helping in my kitchen alongside other people. So my
Sure.
kitchen is very well staffed at this point.
We like
We have a head
it.
server. I just need at least 8 to 10 other individuals to help with serving. But I know in the past we've done it with less, so I'm not too worried.
There's a chance of rain Friday night into Saturday morning, but it's not supposed to be super cold, so a little bit of rain, well, not too
Yep.
bad.
And there's
Fortunately, the snow that they were talking about earlier is going to slide north and go up into Kansas, so.
As of today, we have a sign up genius set up for Troll,
Okay.
and I'll get that posted out there for everybody to put their names on. I've got, I don't know, 5 volunteers so far.
Okay.
So, but we got Friday night, 2 hours, and then we've got 3 2-hour shifts on Saturday.
Okay.
So, and need 3 people in each shift. So we'll have to double up somewhere. Or dig some bodies up or something.
I'm sure we need to happen.
We always do.
You got a shoulder? Okay.
All right. And then I think
That it?
yeah,
We're doing,
everything's
site tokens are done and all that good stuff?
The site tokens are done. We have site tokens for 200. Anybody after that
Should have showed up earlier.
should have showed up?
Feast tokens, I've got my check request form with me. I'm gonna try to get the funds that I need for all that. Feast tokens, I'm going to make 140 of those. I think we have, if I recall from the numbers, it was 53 that pre-registered for feast.
Yeah.
From what you sent me. And then, so that leaves about a little under 100 that we can sell at gate.
Okay.
I'm going to hold back.
Don't sell that many.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was
We
going to
don't
hold.
have enough seating.
That includes my comped people. So like I'll
Okay.
hold back head table. I'll hold back the feast to the people in the kitchen with me, the people that are serving for me. I'll keep all of those back.
Yeah, we only want how many we can sell.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was just making sure we had a few extra. What I'm going to do is a bunch of teeny tiny jars, like little glass jars. I'm going to fill with the salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder mix. And so
I need some of those Friday night.
Yes, yeah, I will, yeah, that's
And
my
we don't
goal
have
is.
to have them all done. if you-
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get, once I get the funding together, starting essentially, Tuesday night, my goal is to get all of the ingredients and things that I need. And then Wednesday day and going into Thursday night and Friday are gonna be prep at my apartment. If anybody wants to come help with feast prep, you're welcome to come to my apartment, so.
So you already have the,
Well, Wednesday I'll be.
pre-registration list?
I do.
Would you send that to me?
Well, Wednesday day.
Do that. I was gonna actually print it out for you as well.
Well, that's all right, I have the printer.
Okay, you have, okay. Well, yay. So, yep, I have all the printing under control. We already discussed, we're gonna have, printouts of the schedule, posted in central locations and then scheduled by each classroom door. So we don't have to have something to pass out to every single person to carry around since most people don't do that anyway. I probably print off like 10 for people that just don't have a phone. and don't want to deal with it. But, that's all I got.
Cool.
Okay, thank you
Sounds like we're
much.
ready to rock and roll. We got the batteries and the walkie-talkies and have tested them all, so they're all still functional and
Good.
locked and loaded and ready to go.
I brought those in case Fakon showed up, but he didn't show.
Just a little bit excited. Trying not to get overly excited.
Save it for Friday.
It'll be fine. And the last thing that I would like to talk about before we take off into officers and whatnot is the On Steer and Coif project. North Keep has a large chunk of coifs that need to still be sewn together. We got the outsides done in about 3 hours last week. The insides are, the first step is pinned and ready to be sewn. So we need to have another sewing night. Tomorrow's fighter practice, so I will be opening my house Wednesday evening to anybody that wants to come in and help us put some together. If you're not a sewer, that's fine. There are jobs for there's a job for non-sewers. Yes, ma'am.
What's a coif?
This thing on my head,
Oh, I thought it was a fighter.
that's a coif. Yep.
Everybody wore them back then.
And so what their majesties are doing is there's a muster list. If you're planning to go to Gulf Force, put your name on the muster list and they will put your name on your coif. Several of us still have our coifs from the last time that they were up, and it's really, really cool. And I just love seeing the picture of Sebi, Daniel, on the table playing in the coifs, trying to eat one when he's 12 now. He was not 12. And it is popping up constantly because of all the coif projects that everybody else is posting. So looks like it's up to you.
Well, I just wanted to say congratulations to all of our who just recently got their award at round table. So, as far as officers reports go, we had a very small quip to the point meeting past month. It is my understanding that the coffers for the fighter rental space is getting low. So if you can donate, please do so. I know it's not mandatory, but we really do enjoy using the space. So if you've got $1 to spare, please put it in the coffers. Let's see here. We have several officers' positions opened up to include chronicler, butler. We do have an application in for Harold.
It's been filled. We got
It's filled?
notification that it's filled. Sigmund von Wartburg, is
Sigmund something von Wartzberg.
Walter, something.
Yeah, Walter von Wartzberg, yes.
Is our new Bruno Harold. Woo! Somebody do the book stuff, because I got book stuff to be done.
If you're interested in any of the officer positions, you can look at the website, see which ones are open. Or you can come talk to myself or their excellencies. We would gladly point you in the correct direction. Other than that, guys, I just want to say thank you for a wonderful year. Coming into this position has been a very interesting experience. Hit the ground running, so to speak. And I've never done it without you guys last year helping me out learning the ropes. So thank you all. I look forward to this year being very productive and see what we can do. So
Have all the fun.
open it up to any officers that wish to report. Yes?
We requested to do, wow, you come up here and it really is good.
Yeah,
I just stay
the
right
center of the
here?
world thing is,
Okay. Can y'all hear me as well as, okay.
we
Just
can,
stay
but
right
you hear yourself a lot better than we hear you. But
Okay.
that's okay.
We have been asked to do an event April 11th through 13th. I did bring it to Your Excellency, and I do recall that you told me there was something against that. That was pretty important.
Coronation.
Coronation, yeah.
Coronation. And I have talked to the gentleman. It's going to be at the Bowman Event Center.
Across the
And-
parking lot from fighter practice.
Yes, they are offering us a table, a full stage for fighting, and pretty much they want whatever we could give them. There's only a couple problems with this. One, it's opposite Coronation. So far, I only know of one person that's actually going to be in town to run it. I cannot run it. After this knee surgery and the scare with the blood clots, I'm gonna allow a bit more rest. I rested for this one. It was just a fluke that there were problems and I had to go to the emergency room and all that, but it's just made me think I really need to take that rest after my next major surgery in March. So I am not in any way going to commit myself to be able to do this demo.
What is the name of the demo, Travis?
Tamut
Tiamat, gaming
Tiamat.
convention.
Dungeon is doing it, but it's a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And I have told the gentleman that I do not think that we could do it, but I would bring it to y'all because there may be someone in town who wants to do it.
What does he want to charge us?
It's not charging us
He's not charging
anything.
us
He just
anything.
wants, there's another group in town that does some type of fighting.
It's the
Emo.
boater.
It's probably the guys that own,
Yeah.
the convention center. It's the HEMA, the Boohurt, the,
Okay,
Yeah, they're cheap.
and he hasn't gotten, I gather he hasn't gotten much of a response from anyone.
Hmm.
Again, someone's got to be able to run the demo because I cannot. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't run a demo yet, so I don't even know how.
I
So,
probably can, because I'm taking a step back from fighting for a minute to fix my armor. I have to build a complete new kit.
Okay.
So in terms of my ability to fight in something for coordination, I'm not gonna be able to, my armor's not gonna be done by then. So that is something I can probably handle, putting together and running. And I will probably get my Ren Fair friends' assistance in it, just because they are SCA adjacent, and like Misha, my partner, he's come to a couple of SCA events, and I might be able to get him on board.
Okay.
To hold a table there, if that is okay with everyone else, that I bring Ren Fair into it as well. Just because,
as long as we're recruiting for North Keep,
yeah, no.
then I don't have a problem.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't be recruiting for the Ren Fair itself. Our Ren Fair troop actually sadly split up this past December due to some personal differences. So
Okay.
he's like, I don't have Ren Fair anymore. And I'm like, here's the SCA.
Yes, do we have a point of contact?
yes, I can,
Just email it to my.
yeah, I'll email it to you and I'll email you his contact.
Yep.
He's been very nice. We have not set up anything officially. They do want not only fighting, but just whatever we want to come and do and present. And I gather this is the first time they've used that facility. And so they're just trying to make it have a go.
I could probably get a few displays, and my armor will be okay enough for me to do spar combat, but not actual.
We have stuff and we'll get with you afterwards that you can,
use.
thank you, use and display and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The other thing that I needed to talk to you about is I have been accepted into my second doctorate program. If I could jump for joy, we would be jumping because it is so big.
Yay.
And it is so awesome. And I will be continuing to play sometime after the first of the year. I will have to be taking some trips for my
Schooling.
Your
thank
thing.
you. And I don't know where my position will be as far as being able to be the chatelaine for after that point, just because of my obligations. Based on this year, I think we'll be okay. But we could really use a demo deputy, because with the schooling and with the workshops and all that I'll have to do to earn my doctorate, I don't know how many of those I'll be able to get to.
Okay.
So that was the only other thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
This conflicts with coordination. you
Yeah.
said? Where, do you know where that is?
Graywood? 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 Maybe not Graywood.
It's Delta First Worth area, I thought.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, it's one of the Fort Worth.
Yeah, it's DFW area.
Okay, it's Graywood off of Fort Worth.
Glassland?
Glassland, thank you. I knew it was a G.
Okay.
It's Glassland, yeah. It's in
Everything is
DFW,
that way.
Okay,
Well, or that way.
but it's also a step down of JP&G, so.
I know, I was just curious as to where it was.
Yep.
You know, that affects people's
Travel.
travel and decisions where they go.
It's what made the deciding factor for me to be like, all right, I can actually fix my earlier this time
Okay.
and stop putting it off.
Is there any other officers that need to do a report?
We still have money?
We've got money. I'll have a much bigger report after Winter Kingdom. So
Okay.
not a whole lot has happened yet, but it's going to. So.
Okay. We sure know.
Jeffrey opened up the muster for North Keep
Oh, yeah.
camping at Gulf War. So if you're planning to go to Gulf War and camp with us there, make sure that you've found that muster, and if not, reach out so we can get it to you, so we can get tent sizes and all that, so that we can find out what kind of land we can expect.
There is a Facebook group. North Keep goes to Gulf Fork. It should say 2025 on it. The muster form is there. I've also shared it to the public or the private page. I don't remember which, but it's on one of those two. Also in the.
And it'll go out to
In
the
the
email
group.
list this week in the activities list.
Yep.
So,
We will have Bonwick with us again. So
so we're calling it Northwick Camp.
yeah, yep. Camp Northwick
We will still be right next to where the Onsteoran Gates used
used
to
to
be.
be.
They
They're
did.
gone. They tore them down.
The doors are still there. The towers are gone.
The doors are still standing up there.
Well, the doors, we store the doors every year, but the door frames are still there. That's my understanding. I've been wrong before, but it's my understanding we will still have gates. We just won't have towers. The towers were not safe and were,
Infested with wasps.
and were falling down, and there is a plan in place. There is fundraising going on to rebuild them in a more permanent way and
Cinder
less,
blocks.
less plywood.
All right. Well, I'd like to open up the floor up to anybody for word of fame or anything else like that. Populace? Yes, Sir Jeffrey.
At Murata, Sigmund got his Sable Talon for Chevrolet Chromet. PA got her AOA,
And Elise got her
and
talent.
Elise got her Talon.
Chivalric.
Chivalric, oh, okay, Chivalric, cool. Yep, good stuff.
Anybody else?
Good stuff.
Crickets?
Crickets. I guess we have time to visit. Woohoo!
What else? What else is? Jeez, shortest Populace ever.
It is the shortest Populace ever. Look at us go.
Yes.
What you got?
I forgot to tell you the other thing.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just take my
Okay.
You're fine.
So with the shadow lane and making the guard, we have garb in every size now. Because we've just given 3 pieces away for the coming up Winter Kingdom, I need to make more garb. But what we could use is a donation of material to make garb. And the sizes we have to make right now are the large, the extra large, and the 2X. Those are what we.
Do you need fabric to make tunics or fabric to make dresses? Because the amount of fabric for both of those is different.
I honestly have only made dresses
Okay.
so far, so we could actually make a set that
tunics.
Okay.
I wasn't sure, being so short. When I did the one tunic and tried it on, it looked like a dress. So I honestly figured your pattern was wrong. And so I made them all tunic, or all dress sizes. And then the people that have come, I've actually shortened them for them if they needed them when they've come in advance, so they pick them up.
Cool.
But,
I have some fabric.
so if we have some fabric to donate, but yes, I would assume I assume that dresses would be tunics on men, I'm gonna be honest, but that's coming from a woman and visual.
They wouldn't be.
Okay, so we could use some tunic length, and I could make some of the shorter ones.
Okay.
So, there we go.
If you're going to Gulf Wars and wish to have power available, they will have us a circuit available. It will cost us $50 to have it turned on. So I will get it turned on, and hopefully some money will come back to,
Help offset that.
help offset that. We're getting a 20 amp circuit. They'll run LED lights, chargers without any problem. So
It will not run, and they are not allowed to run electric blankets, anything that heats fast, like your electric kettle. Those things pull too much and will blow breakers.
and there's hot water for that available at the BFT.
Right.
So you can go there for your hot water
Or put it on your propane stove.
or put it on your propane stove.
One other thing, since our chronicler's office is currently open, if you have any entry for the saga, please have it in by February 21st at the latest. That gives me a little bit of time to learn how to do this and put something together for our chronicler.
I'm going to find you some stories and interesting tidbits to put in there.
Bring it on.
Something more than just, fancy, just more than just reports, put some articles in there.
Okay.
We'll figure out something.
If you've got a really cool story to tell, whatever, bring it on.
If we're done.
Okay.
Because I'm sure that, we've got Gulf War stories coming around that, get everybody excited about.
Yeah.
Like,
What happens at Gulf Force stays at Gulf Force.
like Gulf tornado. There we were. Out of nowhere, it was Gulf.
Oh, man.
Fence flying everywhere.
That was a horrible night.
Exactly.
It was a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad night. I don't want to remember that one. All right, if nobody's got anything else, I'm going to turn this off so we can just.
Super quick one, sorry.
Sure.
For those of you going to Laurel's Prize Tournament, Alexandre is being elevated to knighthood. Nafisa is doing his food, as is Lord Matthew Owen's brother, is smoking some meat. So we're gonna
Nice.
have some real tasty stuff. So y'all should come by, say hello, give him some words of wisdom. I am feverishly working on garb for him. So.
Obviously.
Laurel's
Helping.
Prize Tourney is the weekend after
Weekend after.
Winter Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
And it's just in Nemron, so it's not,
It's in Duncan.
Duncan.
It's, yeah.
it's still not a 12-hour drive.
City and south.
3 hours away.
Yeah.
It's not
Cool. That'll be awesome.
3.5, and there's a really good gas station you can stop at to get food and gas right before you hit Chick-fil-A.
So if there's anybody online, thank you for joining us this evening. We are going to shut this down and have some visit time.
Is there anybody?
I don't know. Looks like 2.
Hey,
Bye.
thank you for coming, the two of you.
One of them's probably my phone.